This is Joseph Drust, and welcome back to another episode of Ask ZBrush. So we had a question sent in asking, how can I change the appearance of the transparency ghost mode? So to start off, I just have ZBrush loaded up, and I just have the earthquake model here loaded in. And the question is asking about the transparency ghost mode. So if you have a tool loaded in that contains multiple subtools, if you navigate underneath the polyframe button over here, there is a transparency button. Now when you activate this button, the subtool you have selected will remain opaque, and then all the other visible subtools in your scene will turn translucent. Now in addition to just activating this transparent button here, there's also a ghost option that's directly underneath it. Now when ghost mode is toggled off, the unselected subtools will still remain translucent, however you'll be able to see their color and texture information. So toggling ghost on and off will change the translucent effect that is applied to the non-selected subtools. So the question is asking about, when using this mode, is there any way I can change how this ghost mode is appearing on my mesh? So the answer to this is yes. And if you navigate up to the Preferences palette up the top here, and I'm just going to dock this to the side quick by clicking this button here. In Preferences, if you go to the Draw area, down at the bottom here, you have a bunch of different sliders that will control how the ghost mode transparency is going to be viewed on the canvas. So the one on the top here is you have the transparent depth, and you can change this up and down, and you'll see how that translucency is now being applied to those unselected subtools. You also have the ability to change the front opacity and the back opacity, which is going to look at the faces on your model, so the front faces and also the back faces of a mesh, and you can change how those will be affected with this translucent option as well. And finally, in addition to this, you have this color picker over here, and this will allow you to change the color of these translucent objects. So you can come over here and click on this, which will give you a color picker here. Or you can come through and click and drag, and this will allow you to pick anything in your scene. So if I want my transparent ghost mode to be orange, I can just click on this and drag, and then hover over something that has this orange color. And then when I release, the transparent subtools will now be viewed in this orange color. And then I can come through and change these different options here until I find an effect that I like. And once again, to deactivate transparent ghost mode, you just need to navigate to this transparent button here and just simply click this, and then your model will return back to its normal view mode. So to recap, if you're using transparency and you'd like to change how the ghost mode is being viewed on your mesh, just go to the Preferences panel, then go to the Draw area, and then in here you have a bunch of different sliders that you can change to customize how that ghost mode will appear on the canvas. So if you have any other questions related to ZBrush pipelines or processes, please use the hashtag AskZBrush on Twitter. Happy ZBrushing!